Hi guys, you're welcome once again to Beyond the Classroom. So this is the only learning platform where we bring potential teachers to teach potential learners. And I know you and I are the potential learners, and we are always ready with our questions to ask those who are in a good position to answer all our questions. Today we are here again with a returning guest who happens to be Solomon the Pan Africanist, as you know already. And then, before we start with the conversation, because he's a returning member, we don't want to waste my time on introduction. So before we start, let's go for a quick commercial break as usual. Then our return, we kick start with the conversation.
You are welcome to Kimbo Royal Tree, the best hotel in Winneba, close to Winneba Johnson and direct opposite the Well Filling Station. Among some of the facilities Kimbo Royal Tree offers its clients and customers include: number one, we have a serene swimming pool where you can relax your body at any time, swim at any time, any day at affordable prices. In fact, you can come here 24/7. We operate all time. We there for you. Kimbo Royal Treat is having an event center where we host every type of event. Any event you want, whether birthday party, weddings, any event at all, we can give you the best facility to host your event that you want to host. Kimbo Royal Treat is having a gym center where you can gym your body at any time, morning, evening, afternoon, any time at all you feel. And we also have a kitchen where we offer both local and foreign dishes. Any type of food you want, just come to Kimbo Royal Treat and we will give it to you at very affordable prices. We also have a clinic attached to the hotel where, in case of any emergency or any other time, you can go there for the services at very, very subsidized prices. We've reduced the prices drastically just to favor our customers. Call the contact, the numbers on this list.
You're welcome back once again to Beyond the Classroom. So today's interview is going to be about reincarnation. Reincarnation, what is it about? We are coming to digest everything. If you are interested in knowing much about reincarnation, stay tuned with us in this conversation. You can also join the conversation anyway by using the comment section. Anything you have to say, use the comment section to join the conversation. You can like the video if you are enjoying it and share with others as well. The mic. Oh no, we are using this one. Yeah, the mic's The numbers provided below is mainly for enquiries, advertisement, placement, and then sponsorship. If you want to sponsor, you can use the contacts to get in touch with us. If you also want to advertise your products, you can also call us. Or if you want to do any form of enquiry, you can use the contacts provided below the screen. Alright, so without much time we waste, let's get right into the conversation with Solomon the Pan Africanist on the topic reincarnation. Solomon the Pan Africanist, you are welcome once again.
Thank you.
I hope the atmosphere is good.
Oh, sure.
Today, the way you are smiling, I'm very sure you are going to kill
when I was coming, I saw a lady, so you know me, when I saw the lady.
when you see ladies,
yeah, you just ginger me.
I can't say when you see money, you see my picture.
Yeah, meaning when I see ladies, I feel,
You feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm happy that today you've seen ladies and then you are in the mood, so you can give us all the relevant answers. All right. So today we are coming to discuss reincarnation. And what is it? What is this reincarnation? When we say reincarnation, how?
Okay, so when we say, first of all, let me say a big thank you to your viewers and a big thank you for having me.
Sure.
When we say reincarnation, it's a common word that is known that has been known throughout the world and throughout time.
Okay.
So when we say reincarnation, it is specifically talking about souls, we the human beings. Most people ask, if I die today, where am I going? Some have the belief that when you die and you did good things, you are going to heaven. When you die and you did bad things, you are going to hell. But in the field of reincarnation, you understand that when you die, your spirit recycles and then comes back again. So reincarnation is the reappearance of a soul into this physical plane we call Earth.
Recycling.
Yes, or the reappearing of a soul into this
the
physical plane.
Okay.
Physical plane. Or which this place we call Earth.
Okay.
So we, all of us are reincarnated beings. When we say you are a reincarnated being, it's trying to tell you that this is not the first time you have been on this earth. You have been on this earth countless times.
And how come we don't remember? Me, I don't know. Am I one of them?
We are all reincarnated beings.
Meaning I'm one of them.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
I'm
are.
one of them.
I am.
Why,
you are.
How come I don't know?
It's not a matter of you don't know. It's a matter of you have chosen not to know.
Hey, me, I didn't choose anything. No. Explain that into me.
So we have a French word we call déjà vu.
Déjà vu.
Yes.
Okay.
So now people have chosen not to know. Déjà vu is there to help you know how many times you have been on this earth. What it gives you a glimpse.
Okay.
So déjà vu is you go to a particular place, and then you feel like I have been here before.
Oh.
You have that feeling that you have been in that particular place before. That feeling, that desire that you have within you, it's a sign that is showing you that you have been here before. So in Ghana, for instance, especially the Volta region, they have a spirituality or a form of spirituality they call Efa.
Efa. Okay.
So in Efa spirituality will tell you or will show you, or Efa will show you how many times. So we have Efa, we have Ese. So Ese is your destiny in the Ewe language. So Ese, out of Ese, then we find out how many times you have been on this earth.
You have been on earth. That is the Efa.
Yes. Okay. So it is a spirituality on its own that has teachers. So we have one famous Ghanaian. We have two famous Ghanaians who you can check on Google or even YouTube as you are here right now. So we have Osofo Kofiche Ahaji. He's my teacher. I know him personally. He teaches me one or two things. And then we also have Reverend Benzel. He was actually a pastor in the Christian domain, but switched
to the traditional beliefs.
Yes. Then we have Prophet Jehoshaphat. He believed in African theology, or he call it ancestral theology.
The one you mentioned with the prophets attached.
Yes.
He
Jehoshaphat. When you check him out, you will learn more.
And he is not a Christian prophet.
He believed in the Christian doctrines, but he follows the Mosaic teachings.
What are these Mosaic?
So the Mosaic teachings are the Torah, the Tanakh. When you say the Torah, all the books of Moses.
Okay.
So when you talk about the Tanakh is the Egyptian, is the Hebrew Bible. We call it the Tanakh.
Tanakh, yeah.
So he follows that. They follow Lilith and those kind of things. So it will explain to you. Even in the Bible, there is a clear sign of reincarnation.
In the Bible?
Yes.
Where can we find that?
You see, the sign of reincarnation was in the Bible, but it was removed by Emperor Justinian. So Emperor Justinian removed reincarnation from the Bible. So reincarnation.
Who is this Emperor Justinian?
If you want to talk about Emperor Justinian,
it's a whole story.
So let's stick to.
Okay.
So it was moved.
But he's one of the great men
who removed the biblical text that supports reincarnation. Now, in simple terms, if you want to understand reincarnation, I've said it countless times over and over again that human beings are not just human beings. Human beings are spiritual beings, or we are spiritual beings having physical experience. And science will tell you energy cannot be created or destroyed. Now, if you went to SHS or junior secondary high school, your science class, they may be they taught you the hydrological cycle. Now, if you follow that, if you study critically the hydrological cycle, you find out that reincarnation is there. Now, you see, the hydrological cycle, the water through lightning gets into the soil, right?
The water through lightning.
Yes.
Gets into the soil.
So when it gets into the soil, so it gets into the soil, then it enters into the plants. So then the plants grows.
Okay, let's take this lightning clear here. Are you talking about ordinary light or the tender?
The tender thing.
The tender lightning. Okay.
So when you study closely the hydrological cycle, you see a clear sign of reincarnation.
Okay.
You see regeneration, rebirth. You grow things on the ground. So when you grow things, then the thing dies and grows back again.
Okay.
So our people in the villages, then he also Okoshi a phone is going to burn
the place.
So when the place is burned, you see all the things that has been grown, then regenerate.
Yes.
Human beings, let's see, you die.
Yes.
You decompose. You decompose and then you go into the soil. And then you turn into nutrients. Right? And then somebody comes and plants on that particular land. That nutrient, you turn into the nutrient. That nutrient that you turn, you entered the food. So you entered the grown stuff or plants as a nutrient. And then you grow. Then when you grow, human beings, those who are not dead will come and eat it. When they eat it, they get what nutrients and where did the nutrients come from? Decay from you. So when you eat it, then this nutrient is what turns into sperms and what have you. Then you have intercourse with a woman and then you impregnate her. You see, the cycle continues.
It continues. It never ends.
It never ends. So reincarnation is telling you, so you can go to a funeral or a dead background. Then you see somebody is dead, you'll be there. Then the person who is dead, they'll say that he or she is speaking through somebody. So the account will say in someone come. That means that the one who is dead is speaking through somebody. You say, oh, this person killed me. That person killed me.
Or this person should take my money.
Yes, I left this thing, I left that. You see, if we are really bodies, as you are saying, the dead body is there. Why is the spirit talking? We are spirits. So the spirit will come back again.
Wow. Wow. So, what are some of the signs, common signs, that someone can see and maybe realize that he or she has ever been on earth before, generally?
So, one sign is what I talked about, the deja vu concept.
Yes.
Right?
Where you go and consult.
Yes.
No, let's take the consultation out. That one is consultation.
No, the deja vu is sometimes you feel it.
You feel it.
I said deja vu is when you go to a place and you have been there before, you feel it.
Feel
I've been here before. That is one sign.
Okay.
Number two, your date of birth.
Your date of birth.
Yes.
How? Explain.
Your date of birth then tells, but let me put it across. We have people who have never come into this world before. This time is their first time. Let's get it clear.
Some people, this time is their
first time of coming here.
Is that supposed to mean God is now creating new people?
Who said that creation has stopped? Creation has never stopped. We will talk about that in a different day.
Yeah.
Or on another day.
Yes.
We have people, most people say that human beings came from one source. It is not true. Source. You see, when you ask the pastor, they will go and try and explain. Now, when you look at this word, Elohim, Yahweh. See, Elohim. Yahweh is not a singular word. Elohim is not a singular word. Elohim is a plural word. That means two or more gods. Elohim, it doesn't mean one. Yahweh, it means two, male and a female. Elohim means two or more. So when you read the Bible in the book of Genesis, it says, let us make man in our own image. So it was not talking about one singular God. It was plural gods. Yes, God. A group of gods that created.
They did the creation.
You see, so most people have this conviction that human beings came from one source. It's not true. We have souls, some souls that came out of water. We have souls that came out of earth.
Okay.
The earth. We have souls that came out of fire. The Elohims are the 7 holy ones or 7 gods that created this world.
7 gods came together to create the world.
Yes.
So are they having any specialization that, okay, this one will create this type of people?
Yes.
There is specialization.
Sure. You see, when we want to talk about, we have the Anunnakis. The Anunnakis came, the Anunnaki civilizations. They're all the whole. This one is not the topic though. When you read the Bhagavad Gita will explain this. The Anunnaki, Egyptian Book of the Dead, all those books will explain this to you.
Hey. So we have different gods, 7 gods.
You see, the what you call the Adam and Eve story. They were not the first people God created. People had already inhabited this earth.
So why are we always taking it to be God? If,
because you see,
rather than gods.
Because the thing he was clear, let us make man. So it is our own choice. You know, human beings want to. When they compile certain things, that is what they wanted to do. So let's, for another day, we can find time and talk about it.
Okay.
So we have that as well. So when reincarnation is real, so your date of birth, that is true, determines whether you are a reincarnated being or not.
Wow. Apart from the number one thing was you having
the feeling
that you've ever been here.
Yes.
Your date of birth too can help you know if you were
a reincarnated.
You are a reincarnated being.
Sure.
Okay. How do you go by that?
The reincarnated beings have a specific series of numbers.
Wow.
So people born on the 13th, 14th, 18th, 19th are mostly reincarnated beings who have come on this earth.
The dates that you are mentioning in every month,
yes,
any month at all, if you are born on 13th, 18th, right? And what again?
So if you are born on the, you see, the number is even on 28th. You see, the number 8. Look at the form and shape of the number 8.
They go around like
and then comes down.
No end. It's just,
you see. Now, let's say somebody is born on the 13th, or somebody is born on the 19th. Right?
13th or 19th.
Yeah, the person who is born on the 19th, they are very, very, very influential.
Wow.
They are, and look at this one. They can only be successful when they use their influence to help people. That is a clear sign that in their past life they were antagonizing people.
They were destroying people. And
so you have to pay it back. Number 4. If you want to know that you are a reincarnated being as well.
Okay.
You know, let's say you are your great grandfather who has come back again. Anytime you hear or you like, if you have a picture of that grandfather or something like that, you feel some connection.
When you see the person's picture.
Yes,
you
picture or
some...
picture or something that belongs to him and people have been able to preserve. Whenever you see it or you get attached to it, you feel some strong emotional bond, some kind of vibrations going through your body. You feel like you have a strong desire.
You are the one.
As though you are the one.
But I want to get this thing clear.
Sure.
The reincarnation, is it on ethnic or family basis? Or maybe I can be a Chinese in my past life, then today I am a Ghanaian being a British.
Sure.
So which is which?
Sure. You can be a Chinese. You can be a Chinese. Yes, and then you become a Ghanaian.
Not just a patrono obia with you. A patrono obia with you.
You know, people even you maybe in your previous life you came as a human being. Maybe in this life you came as a cat.
Cat in also count
as a form of punishment.
Punishment? Who punish you?
No, like as a form of paying your debt. Karma. Yes. You know, reincarnation deals with...
Has it got to that?
Yes, reincarnation deals with karma.
So...
You will never come back to this earth if you are not here to repay your karma or to enjoy.
To be paid.
Yes.
Either you are here to pay
or to
you are
be
here
paid.
to be paid.
Yes. You see,
it can get to an extent.
People will be playing this one. People will be gambling with this one they call spa or something like that.
Super card.
Super card. Then all of a sudden police people are coming to arrest them. You see, the one who was not even playing, going your way in ground. Then they will go and arrest you, and then they sentence you to jail. It is not demonic attack, it is not witchcraft. You see, when you go into that person's
past life,
you realize that person did something to somebody. That sends that person, so he has to pay. You'll be there, then, something happened, nobody died, you died. That is your end.
Okay, young fans, I don't want to speak to you to limit some people's communication here. But the thing is, if in case you did something in your past life and you were punished for it, for instance, in the past, you know, if you kill somebody, they will take you to firing squad to also fire you there. So in case you are a victim of that offense, that you will receive the punishment immediately before your death. When you reincarnate, what happens? Will you be punished again for the same past sins?
Like paying your karma is not. Maybe somebody, the gravity of what you did is so hard that you will be paying it
bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
So you will pay part of it there,
and then
come back again and pay the rest.
Continue.
And money cannot influence
it. Karma is real. Let me give you this example. A typical clear example of karma. You go down and check. Anybody, any young girl who gets pregnant in her early teens, 18, 16, 17, the possibility of that, if the kid that is born is a female, the possibility of that kid also getting pregnant at the same age is high.
At an early age.
It's high. Karma.
Hey. Example.
So let me share a story with you.
Okay.
I won't mention the professor's name, but you don't worry. So I was going out with one professor. We were in his car, and then he was looking at me. He said, I didn't know. So he wanted me to go and present on a work that he has done. So we went there. I did my own. When he did his own, he came back and sat in the conference room. He was watching me, not the work I'm doing. So he said, let's go and eat. So when we were eating, he was watching me. He had bought the food though, but he was watching me. Then he says, do I know what happened to me? Ask him, why am I using crutches? Okay. So this he's a lecturer here at University of Education too.
Whenever here?
Yes.
Wow.
So he said, do I know what happened to me? I said, media, the only thing I know is that I was born with it. I don't know the full story. And the man in question started talking to me about my mom, things that happened before even I was born. So I couldn't even know. So he said, if you like, call your mom. In his car, I called my mom. My mom was on the phone, quiet, saying a whole lot of things.
Everything was true.
Yes. And then he said that the reason why is because of my own doing. And I asked, he said, because in your previous life, you did this, you did that, so you have to pay the karma.
Pay everything back.
You see that man, the moment he said that, the following Sunday I went with him to the place of worship. Yes. To study more about what they believe.
Wow. Wow.
You see, people, the lodge, those who are in this lodge, they can tell you. So reincarnation exists. Reincarnation, as I have stated, you can find it out. And reincarnation comes with karma. Whenever you see reincarnation, there's karma attached to it. So karma is real.
So apart from that, but let's understand this thing clearly. Karma, if we say karma, is it all about punishment or the reward?
Punishment, karma is simply the ICT term. What you see is what you get.
Okay. Payments,
whatever you do,
positive or negative.
Yes, if you do good on this earth, in your next life, you come and some people are on this earth, they are not suffering, they get things easy.
Okay, but some people also believe this reincarnation to be a kind of choice, a free choice that the soul will make after death, that you will decide whether you want to come back or not.
Yes.
Is it a free choice?
Yes.
And why then is it a kind of payments, kind of...
You see, no, let's make this distinction. Those who have finished clearing their karma, they are those who have that choice.
They are in heaven. That's what we call it.
Nobody is in heaven.
Nobody is in heaven.
No.
Hey.
Well.
So okay, let's take it this way. Let's put the heaven issue aside. So if you have a free choice to make, what are you coming to enjoy or to suffer here? Like, how will your life be when you come on earth? When you come back?
When you come back.
How will your life be? Will it be one of joy, one of suffering?
It depends on what you did. Have you finished paying your karma?
Let's say you finish everything.
If you finish paying your karma, you're coming to enjoy. You can choose to come or you can choose not to come. And then you become a spiritual, you go into your original state, which is spirit. So you go into the galaxies and then you'll be there as a spirit, then gradually you transcend to become a god.
A god, Papa.
But Hare Krishna was a human being, right? Hare Krishna was a human being. Gautama Buddha, they are all. It is their transition, their transcendence into the godhood status.
Are they now gods?
Why, yeah, Hare Krishna is a god. Gautama Buddha, all of them.
So, if all these people will transcend into gods, how many gods are we going to have?
There are a lot of gods in this world.
The number 7 is going to break away.
Yes, but we are saying that they are the Ogoros. these ones are
the
small.
7 are the Ogoros.
Yes.
Then the others going
Small,
to
small
join
boys.
us.
Let's
Small,
join
small,
them,
small boy.
Body guys.
Let's join the
Body
game.
guys.
Wow. And they can equally be worshipped.
Yes. When
But,
they
but,
appear to you,
but what is this worship thing? Is it compulsory?
if you like,
It's a choice. What if you don't like?
if you don't like, nobody will worship you.
No, not if you the one being worshipped, like as a soul on
You
earth.
see, when you cannot be on this earth and then be worshipped. You have to transcend.
Yes, like who like.
You see, when you appear to somebody,
Yeah.
it is the understanding or the interpretation of how your appearance was seen to him or her. Then he decides you are his or her God.
Okay. Okay.
You understand?
We are watching Beyond the Classroom, so we are with Solomon, the Pan Africanist. We are learning all around reincarnation, trying to understand what exactly this reincarnation is about. Wow, I think I have learned a lot, and I believe you also did same. If you have not joined this conversation from the beginning, please go back and join from the beginning and learn everything in full, so that you don't learn partially. We've spent a lot of time.
Okay.
We are
So,
about wrapping up.
Let me to get a clear understanding of reincarnation. I will recommend that people read more about the Gnostics.
Come again.
The Gnostics.
Gnostics.
Yes.
Gnostics.
We have the Gnostics, the mystics. We have Gnosticism, mysticism. They are all there. So Gnostics, the books that you can read that will give you more clarity on this one.
On Gnostics.
Yeah.
Gnostics.
Gnostics. The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. You can buy.
Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ.
Yes.
Is it the Bible we are talking about here?
It's a gospel that was omitted from the original text.
Okay.
Which you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. The Gospel of Mary Magdalene.
Jesus.
No. The Mary of Magdala.
Magdalene.
The one they said she gave a towel to Jesus to wipe. No, the one they said she was a prostitute, blah blah blah, and then
okay.
But that
she
story
cried
too,
for
no,
Jesus to wash
that
the
story is not true. So you have the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, the Gospel of Thomas. You can read that one.
Okay.
And then the Gnostics books, the Gnostics teachings, you can look at it. And then you can, this guy too, this book, I forgot it. Conversation with God.
Conversations, yeah.
You can look.
It's a very nice.
You can look at it.
Okay.
I wanted to give to. There is this book. Oh, I've forgotten. You next time when you meet.
So I want us to wrap up by looking at some salient points, aspects of reincarnation. I want to know, as soon as someone dies, what are some of the processes? Take it very quick. What are some of the processes the person will pass through before reincarnation, and how long does it take? You know, like you were using the grandfather kind of thing as an example, where you see something that was left by your forefathers and you feel that connection. And must it always be your grandfather that will come back?
I use it as a context. I say
as a context. Okay.
Let's assume.
Let's assume. Okay, good. So how long does it take, and what are some of the activities?
How long does it take
for the person to come back?
So when you die, your body leaves. Your body leaves. Your spirit, your soul leaves your physical body, and then the portals of the other side of the world opens.
Okay.
So we have ether. Then we have your subtle body. Your subtle body. That is why when in your forefathers or your grandfathers will tell you that when you go to a funeral grounds, the clothes that you wear to that funeral grounds, when you bring it home, do not send it to your room.
Why?
You see, your grandfathers, when if it is a clothes, they will open it and then put it on the dry line so that the sun will touch on it. Because when you get to a dead body, the portals that is leading to the other world has been opened. So if you are not careful,
you can go and carry death and
you will then drag your energy along with him. You see, that is why our forefathers say, and tomorrow the quay as in the film radem. You leave it in the open, then the sun will, so that it will take all the ethers out of the cloth, then you'll be free. Our advice is that even when somebody is dying, you don't even try to even get closer to dead bodies.
Wow.
You see, that was just by the way.
So how much of fun there are some about?
You see, but you think it's easy. So your body, you goes into your subtle body, and then your body then goes to the astral planes, where whatever the body has done, he or she has done, then it is revealing. You get it? So because yes, it will be revealing to you that you did this, you did that, you did that. Now, because you have a debt to settle with somebody, you cause pain to somebody, bear in mind that in space or in the galaxy there is no time. So in that place there is no time, but when it comes to this, the time is running. So by the time the person may return, it will be maybe 30 years later or something like that.
Wow.
Or when your debt needs to be cleared very quickly. This is what happened. When a pregnant woman, your soul, when a pregnant woman is closer to you, your soul, and then you leave your body. When you need to clear your debt quickly, the soul then, when you leave, just boom, enters that woman. Because the body that is in the pregnant woman is just body with no life.
It's okay. It has not come to earth yet.
Yes, so when your soul enters, then it becomes a real living being.
But how long does it take for the soul to enter that pregnant woman? Maybe.
No, it's very simple. It is depending on how seriously you need to pay your
how
debt.
eager you are to come back.
Pay your debt.
Okay.
And then something, we leave it to the universe. The universe then will decide because when it is appropriate for you to pay your debt. I hope you understand.
Yes. Wow.
That is that.
And some are also arguing about burying people and also taking people to the mortuary and those things. How long is it supposed to take a soul to leave the earth after death?
The moment you die, no, your soul is not living on this earth. Like, your soul won't leave this earth. Your soul will be there roaming because the portal has not yet been opened.
And when will the portal be?
So it takes, what do you call it, 42 days.
42 days?
Yes, for the portal to be opened.
Okay.
So once the portal has not been opened, that is where when you dream, the person will be there in your dreams,
disturbing,
guiding you.
To eat.
Somebody killed me, this person killed me, blah blah blah, a whole lot of stuff.
Sometimes they come to eat and go.
That one, yeah, it's a long story.
So in case the 42 days come to pass, and then the body is not buried, what happens?
The body is not buried. The what do you call it? The soul is still around.
The soul will still be around.
Yeah.
And won't it affect the soul negatively?
No, it won't affect the soul.
It won't affect the soul.
It is rather going to affect those who will get closer to the body.
Hey. What are some of the negative things that we attract?
You know, illnesses, and because you are in your real state, which is spirit. So you are going to get in touch with a physical, which is not allowed. So, you know, and if you two are not spiritually sound, that is where your stamina, you begin to be sick, blah, blah, blah.
Wow, wow. We are here with Solomon, the Pan Africanist, discussing reincarnation, and we have exhausted all our time. We will draw the curtains here, then in subsequent times or at the appropriate time again, we can meet him for more learnings to take place. Solomon, the Pan Africanist, we have almost exhausted all our time, and we want you to give us your closing remarks or your last words.
My remark is simple.
But members say,
oh, me too.
Man can't send beer, you can die into me.
Oh, no.
Say something, say something.
Oh, the thing is that reincarnation is real.
You're okay.
Karma is real. So make sure when you are doing something to somebody, you think about it. Karma is real. No matter what you do on this earth, if you die, you come back and pay your karma. Karma is real. You pay your karma, reincarnation. You are not a physical body. You are not a mortal person. You are immortal. You are a spirit being trapped in a container we call body. As soon as you realize that you are a spirit being, that is where things get easier for you. So stay blessed. Stay true to yourself. My name is Solomon the Pan Africanist, and I choose to believe truth rather than authority. Thank you.
Hey, so simple. The agenda voice in India. Truth rather than authority. Oh, Yate. Solomon the Pan Africanist believe in truth rather than authority. Today we have exhausted all our time, and we are done with today's conversation with Solomon the Pan Africanist on the topic reincarnation. And we will appreciate your presence for joining us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All you need to do is, if you have something to say, just use the comment section, drop your comments in the comment section, like the video if you are enjoying it, and share with others for them to learn as well. Don't learn alone. After learning, share with others for them to learn. If you are new, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that any new video will drop, you'll be the first person to be notified. With that much I say, thank you so much for joining us. Do have a nice day. Bye.